Hello everyone, so my name is Samia if you are new here, and I am going to be doing a mid-year wrap-up right now. I know that this is kind of late, it's like already August, oops, but I planned on doing this video. I remember having that idea around, I think it was June. It was like the end of June, beginning of July. I'm finally getting around to doing it. I'm so sorry it's so late. So we're just gonna pretend that it's like 2 months ago. Okay, let's just pretend it's not August right now. But I'm just gonna share with you guys 5 books that I have really enjoyed this year. Before I begin, I would love to say thank you for checking out my videos. I would love for you to subscribe so that way you are notified when I post a new video. Right now, I have a schedule of about 3 videos a week, and I'm hoping that I can stick with it. And so I would love for you guys to check those all out. I also would love to let you guys know that I am very active on Goodreads. I would love for you guys to add me as a friend. I love seeing you guys' recommendations. I get so many, and you guys are awesome. By the way, thank you for all the awesome recommendations on Goodreads. And I also am pretty active on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter. My username is Samia Allie as well. I'll have links and everything in the description bar. I would just love to interact with you guys a lot. So, let's get into the video. I don't really have an order, other than the first 2 I know are like the top 1. Like, both of these 2 books that I'm about to share with you are like my #1 book of the year, and it's kind of hard to pick which one is above which just because they're so different. And so I'm just going to share them with you. This is no particular order. Once again, I just really have enjoyed these books. So the first one that I, of course, have to mention because it is just mind-blowingly amazing is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This book, I just have no words to describe it. I do have a review film for this, and I will link it down below if you would like to check it out. But this book was just absolutely amazing. Mind-blowingly powerful and just amazing. I feel like that's what I'm going to say about all these books. But, yeah. The next book, I don't know where to put these. The next book that just blew my mind and blew me out of the water was King by T.M. Frazier. This book, I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I think I've given all of these books that I'm going to mention 5 out of 5 stars. But this book I randomly picked up, probably because of the cover, let's be honest. I saw it on Amazon and I clicked on it, and then once I read about it, I was like, yes please, and so I got it, and I ended up buying the whole series. The whole series is 5-star series. Every book that I've read by T.M. Frazier is a 5-star book. I'm absolutely obsessed. I do have another one that let me just mention this right now. This is kind of like the 6th book, because there are 2 books that I'm going to mention that made the cut, but are more than 5. Is The Dark Light of Day by T.M. Frazier, and this cover's just so cool. So cool. But this book is kind of like the prequel to King, so I thought I could just mention it here too. But any book, I'm telling you, any book by T.M. Frazier has just absolutely blown me out of the water. They are just amazing, amazing books. I will have all of my reviews linked in the description box, so that way you guys can check them out. The next book that I read that was just absolutely amazing is The Edge of Never by J.A. Rodmierski. I do have a review for this full of video clips of me crying and sobbing, and so I would love for you guys to check that out, but this book was also just like a great read. Just great. And then the last 2 books that I'm going to mention here are The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Cherry. This book, first of all, I had seen it all over the place because of the cover, I think. I mean, the book was amazing too, but the cover really caught my eye. I mean, that's a nice beard. Anyways, but I finally got it. I believe I got this in a bookworm box. I did. I got it in a bookworm box. And I was so happy. And it just blew my expectations out of the water. It was just a great book. This is the first book that I read by Brittany C. Cherry. And I'm just so happy that I was able to read this book, because it was great. I cried a lot in that one too. And the last one, but not the least, is Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Masquemaid. Looks like this. And this one also just blew my expectations out of the water. It was just such an awesome read, and it was so fun. And the 3rd book comes out in December. I thought about buying it on the Book Depository because it came out in the UK. It's just a different cover. But then I'm like, I don't know. But it is a trilogy. And I think I like the first book better than the second. But I'm really curious about the third. It might just blow my expectations and be the best one yet. But yeah, those are the books that I have read this year that just amazed me and thoroughly made me so happy. I would love for you guys to check out my reviews for all of these books because I ramble a lot and I explain everything in there. Most of them, if not all of them, are non-spoiler. I almost always will do a non-spoiler review. I will always say if I'm going to go into spoilers because I don't ever want to spoil anyone on accident, but all my reviews are always non-spoiler. Even like book 2, like if it's a part of a book 2, I'll generally try and do at least a little bit of a non-spoiler just to give my first impressions and thoughts on the book before I jump into the spoilers, just so I can share the love with everybody. But yeah, I would love for you guys to check out these books and let me know what you think. If you've read any of these, let me know what you think. And let's just talk in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys. Oh, no. There was one more video that I wanted to mention. Too Late by Colleen Hoover. She released it on Wattpad. It's like a full-length novel, and it was just absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait. I met her a while ago, and she mentioned at the Q&A section of her meetup thing that she will probably be making it available in print by the end of the year, and I'm just so excited. But I have my little list here, and it was on it, and I totally forgot to mention it because I obviously don't have a physical book to show you, but check that one out because it's so dark and so different than what Colleen Hoover usually writes, and it's just amazing. So yeah, check that one out. I like to do this thing in my videos, if you're new here, where I ask you guys questions to leave in the comments, like answers in the comments, because I just would love to talk to you guys. I got the idea somewhat from OK Baby because they do comment of the day, and I thought that was a great idea, but I figured no one would ever ask me questions, and so I could just ask you guys questions, so that way I can talk to you guys in the comments. But I would love for you to tell me your like number 1 or number 2, or maybe even just like your top 5 books, or like 7 books of the year that you've read, because I would just love to know the amazing books that are out there if I haven't heard of them or read them already. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted it to be like short and sweet and not super rambly, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love to talk to you in the comments, and subscribe and add me on Twitter and Goodreads and all of the above. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!